Thank you for joining me on another edition of the Property Show, your trusted partner when it comes to investment choices you can put your money on. From budget solutions for modern living across the country to high-rise apartments, we've got you covered with unique properties on the market. We will also get a sneak peek on how things are unfolding on the exciting journey from Barclays to Absa.
Barclays, who are now going to rebrand as Absa. There are new expectations. There's going to be a completely fresh look.
The accessory spot brings inspiring themes, beautiful and unique statement pieces. The home ownership segment will highlight tips on getting a piece of the hidden gem in the sector.
Water is there. The social amenities which they promised are there.
Later on, we'll explore the economic impact expected with the opening of the SGR corridor.
SGR has grown commercial centers. One of the interesting towns that has grown tremendously is Voi.
Let's connect on our social media handles. As always, there is something for everyone. Home ownership is a full circle. Whether you're a beginner, a family looking for a bigger space, or hunting for a retirement home in your sunset years, here at the Property Show, I can tell you we have something for everyone. Our property pick of the week brings a collection of diverse investment opportunities available across the market. We kick off with projects along the Mombasa Road route. Bandari Apartments is in a trendy, busy and fun neighborhood with all amenities within a half-hour walk.
Bandari Apartments offer the privacy of community living with high-level security. The development will comprise of 3 blocks of 198 3-bedroom units. The apartments come in 2 sizes, middle units of 168 square meters, while the corner apartments have size of 171 square meters. Accommodation features include spacious lounge cum dining opening to the balcony, open plan kitchen fitted with MDF high and low level cabinets and granite worktop, pantry, laundry area, visitors cloakroom. All bedrooms are en-suite and fitted with MDF wardrobes, en-suite domestic staff quarter. Salient features include perimeter wall, cabro paved driveways, ample parking, 2 high-speed lifts, common areas power backup, landscaping, children's play area, underground and overhead storage water tanks, internet and MATV connectivity, main and borehole water supply, and solar water heating.
We are seeing a new trend with buyers demanding contemporary open-plan homes, maximizing light, space, indoor and outdoor living. Our next development captures the essence of all these needs, the Royal Gates Estate.
Royal Gate has 78 houses, like Royal Finesse. We'll have two phases. The first phase has 34 houses and the second phase has 44 houses. So we expect to complete first phase by 2020 March. That is the first phase, which will come complete with the swimming pool, with the clubhouse, curb rope, paved areas. Of course, the water will be connected and the biodigester up and running. And the second phase of it will be handed over in 2021 March.
So, Leah, what's special at Royal Gates?
Nancy, I would say that we have been able to capture the people who will not have afforded Royal Finesse homes. We have done exact finishes as we offered at the Royal Finesse, but just that this is for a less budget. Royal Gates is a 4-bedroom house, 4-bedroom, 3 baths, 1 bedroom on the ground level, and we have 3 bedrooms in the upper floor, and then we have a family room, family lounge. So it's a masterpiece on its own.
Mwalimu Kisaju Park winds down our lineup of investment options you can put your money on along the Mombasa Road route. From Kenya shillings 2.9 million, you're set to get a home. And guess what? This project is complete and ready for occupation. A priceless gift for your family this season.
Mwalimu Kisaju Park is a housing project that has 872 houses which are up for sale for our members and the public at large. We have 1-bedroom apartments, we have 2-bedroom apartments, we have 3-bedroom apartments. We also have townhouses which are 3 bedrooms as well. We have those that have a DSQ and those that don't have a DSQ. There's very exciting features at the park. Off Namanga Road, we have placed Kiambu Road all the way to the park. We also have boreholes. There are 2 boreholes. You will never miss water in Kisaju Park. We have a water treatment plant. We have a commercial center. We have a preparatory school. There's a swimming pool, and there's lots and lots of parking.
Shift gears and explore projects on Kiambu Road, a certified blue zone area with easy access to the city center. First, 3-bedroom apartments with spacious open plan concept, a modern kitchen and extra cabinets for storage. Red Rose Gardens.
Red Rose Gardens, a modern apartment complex located in Thidigwa along Kiambu Road, adjacent to Quick Mart Supermarket, 100 meters from the main road. The development consists of 43 3-bedroom apartments plus a DSQ with a plinth area of 154 square meters. Accommodation features include a spacious living room area with wide sliding windows that leads to the balcony area, large windows letting in natural light, separate dining area, a common cloakroom for the guests, modern kitchen with granite countertops, top and bottom cabinets for storage in the kitchen, wood floors and tile finishing making the interior aesthetics more appealing, spacious bedrooms with closets for storage. Other amenities shall include installed solar panels for water heating, in-house gym plus a social hall, perimeter wall with electric fencing and CCTV cameras for security, connection to the Nairobi water mains water supply, an underground 60,000 litres water reservoir tank, plus extra 1,000 litre water tanks for each unit. A total of 90 parking spots, providing 2 per unit and extra ones for guests. Power backup generator for the common areas.
Another interesting investment you can put your money on along Kiambu Road is a project conveniently set in a community setting, Lifestyle Heights.
The Lifestyle Estates bring to you the lifestyle you always wanted at Lifestyle Heights Apartments. Lifestyle Heights Apartments consist of 2 and 3 bedroom deluxe and standard apartments. 3 bedroom deluxe apartments have a plinth area of 132 square meters, while the standard has a plinth area of 115 square meters, and the 2 bedroom deluxe apartment has plinth area of 100 square meters, and the standard has 81 square meters. This development comprises 472 units master ensuite. It is conveniently located along Kiambu Road, 20 kilometers from Nairobi CBD. Accommodation features include a hardwood mahogany door that invites you to a spacious lounge fitted with large windows to allow in natural light. The mid wall has special effect, setting it apart from the other walls, making it unique. An aluminum door seamlessly leads you to the beautifully tiled balcony, which can act as a chill spot for you and your family. The kitchen comes fitted with tiled walls which are accentuated with upper and lower cabinets, which offer sufficient storage. While in the kitchen, there is a door which leads to Dobby area, which is also fitted with well laid out tiles and a sink plus tub. The master bedroom is fitted with large windows that let in natural light. The spacious inbuilt cupboards provide a sufficient storage, a dressing counter. Given that it's en suite, the bathroom consists of a shower cubicle fitted with a rain shower head system. The 2 bedrooms also consist of spacious inbuilt closets, complete with large windows. They share a common bathroom, which is fitted with tiles.
Our final lap takes us to projects in the Upmarket area. First, a development just minutes away from Westlands with facilities integral in today's living. The first phase of this development is complete and sold out. Let's see how the second phase is unfolding at Bridgeview Park.
Bridgeview Park is located in a cool and serene location near Vet Lab Golf Course, just 5 minutes drive from Westlands Shopping Centre, with ease of access to Wayaki Way. The amenities within Bridgeview Park include luxurious apartment with spacious rooms, modern fittings in the kitchens and bedrooms, security gatehouse, 8 feet boundary wall with an electric fence at the top, CCTV cameras, adequate secure parking for each unit, 24-hour water supply with in-house treatment plant, a standby generator, ICT connection, ease of access for those working in Westlands area, as well as the UN offices in Gigiri, ILRI and University of Nairobi Agriculture and Veterinary College. Phase 1 of the development is sold out. Sales for Phase 2 is currently ongoing and the expected completion date is end of November 2020.
Our next project in the Upmarket area takes us to the Westlands suburb. These apartments are designed for luxury living with a fully equipped gym, sauna, rooftop swimming pool and children's playground. Let's see more.
Brookside Pearl is a stunning modern development consisting of 3, 4 and 6 bedroom luxury apartments conveniently located at the most exclusive location of Westlands along Brookside Drive, 5 minutes away from Westgate Mall and Sarit Shopping Centre. Amenities include a spacious lounge leading to the balcony area with panoramic views of the city, a separate dining space with a fully fitted kitchen with ceramic tiles, an extractor fan, electric oven, gas cooker, microwave oven, double-door refrigerator, as well as high-quality MDF cupboards, a pantry for extra storage of kitchen supplies, master ensuite bedroom with a balcony as well as built-in wardrobes for storage, a comfortable ensuite DSQ with independent access from main lobby. Salient features include a rooftop swimming pool, fully equipped gym and sauna, children's playground, 4 high-speed elevators, solar water heater, TV and internet connectivity, CCTV, video entry access controls, as well as 24-hour security service, backup generator to common areas, borehole for constant supply of water, 2 car parking spaces per apartment, as well as visitors parking spaces.
Our final investment option in the property of the week segment is one of those extraordinary duplexes with a luxurious New York style feel, beaming natural light, open plan fully fitted kitchen and top of the line fixtures.
Gitanga duplexes are a modern development located in the heart of Lavington off Gitanga Road. Privileged by its exquisite design and opulent finishes, this elegant residence offers 36 4-bedroom ensuite duplexes. Accommodation includes lower level, spacious living room, dining room, fitted kitchen with detached pantry, guest bedroom on select units, doobie area with washing machine provisions, and exterior storage for gas tanks. Upper level, spacious master ensuite bedroom with walk-in closet, 2 bedrooms ensuite, TV or family room which can be turned into a 5th bedroom. Salient features include 2 car parking spaces per unit, low maintenance fully glazed UPVC windows, balconies with panoramic views, carbo-paved driveways, guardhouse, underground and overhead water tanks.
We are seeing demand for prime properties still showing signs of strength, and developers who quickly understand the needs of the market trends shaping the sector have an upper hand. Many of us are asking how things are unfolding from Barclays to Absa. In the next few weeks, we will join this journey and highlight the progress all the way. Today, we kick off with a conversation with the lead architect on the new upcoming space here at Sarit Center. Karibu sana Bwana Architect.
Thank you.
Take us through the journey and how this has unfolded in front of your eyes.
Basically, like you said, the new Absa is unfolding right in front of our eyes. This is actually the premier flagship branch that we are developing for our client Barclays. who are now going to rebrand as Absa. Therefore, there are new expectations. There's going to be a completely fresh look, and we were mandated to try and come up with an imagination that can capture what the new Absa brand will look like. So this is a branch like none other, like what you've seen around. It's going to be a lot more vibrant, a lot more welcoming, and a lot more, fresher than what is already what your conventional bank will be like.
What are the key features and who will sit where in this branch?
The branch is basically segmented in various zones. Zones because we will not have, like a traditional bank, we will not have offices and cubicles. Rather, we'll have experience zones. So as you come in from the branch off the main arcade of the mall, when you come down the escalator, the first thing that you'll find is a welcoming space, which you're calling the 24-hour banking space. It will be the immediate space that you get to. And once you're there, you'll be ushered into the branch. In that area, we have a 24-hour experience for the customers, which is basically online banking, digital banking, and then you'll have the ATMs, which will function within the 24 hours, which means that place doesn't close. It's open like throughout. And then you'll have a welcoming desk that invites you into the main branch, which is actually segmented into two sections. We have the Premier, which is where we are now, the catering for corporates and high-level clients, or anybody who really wishes to have the experience. So you are invited to also become a member of the club. Yes. And then on the other side, we have the standard branch, and we call it standard, but it is not going to be a standard branch. The experience is going to be as premium as what you'll get even in the Premier Club. And that is what we want to capture through this. If you see from the layout, the glass actually diffuses the idea of having partitions between the Premier and the standard branch. There's visual connection, there'll be lighting that goes across. And the whole idea is not to segment the customers, but to invite them to whatever section they want to come and experience. So on the Premier where we are, we'll have a host desk and a series of private meeting rooms, because it functions as a more of a high-level consultancy and banking experience for the end users. And most of this will be the cubicles that you see here. They're all in glass, enhancing the sense of transparency and welcoming nature of the new Absa. And then behind me will be what you're calling the hero wall. The hero wall is basically a theme for Absa that enhances the idea of the new culture for Absa called. The bank is an African invention that has developed from African experience. So unlike the previous experiences, you'll feel that this is more related to our culture and our uniqueness and our warmth, and this is what you'll feel when you're here as a Premier customer. And we'll have a series of banking consultants who will be seated right in the forecourt here. You'll have features like the coffee points and things that will make you feel comfortable and relaxed when you're in the branch. And the whole idea is that when you're in the bank, you don't have to feel like you're in the bank. You might as well be sitting in a luxury hotel somewhere. And that will come out in the furniture, the decor, the carpet that we're going to lay here, which will be having series of colors and the lighting aspects. So all this will define the Premier experience. Of course, the staff will be the key people that will develop this kind of experience to the customers. And that's why we're putting them in the forecourt, so you don't have to look for them. You'll be ushered right from the entrance to whoever you want to see, and you'll feel relaxed. Then at the extreme end, just behind me, is where you'll have the Premier Bank customer counters. The cashiers will be sitting here. And like you can see, it's very transparent. We'll have booths for privacy, but they'll be all in glass. So that's the definition of basically the Premier side. On the standard side, we have more of the sales areas. Personal bankers will be sitting at the extreme end next to the windows there. And the idea is that by positioning them there is also to make the customer feel welcome and can instantly be attended to once they walk into the branch. From the desk that we have, which you're calling the host desk, you don't need to ask. You will be guided, and there will be, of course, a digital system for the queue management. And we're saying queue because we were not expecting anyone to queue really. We'll have a lounge spread out in the middle of the branch there. Yeah. So right as you enter, if you're a bit lost, you can sit down and enjoy the ambience.
Coffee, tea.
You can have tea, coffee, and relax and have a glass of water and then get attended to. So the whole essence of the branch is to make you not rush in and out, but invite you and, you know, calm you down so that you can get the experience that you'd expect in a 5-star hotel.
Wow. Asante sana, Bwana Architect. I'll see you next week as I come to show what else you have been able to achieve.
You're most welcome.
Stay tuned next week for more insights on how this exciting change is unfolding and what we should expect at the end of this journey. Coming up, the accessory spot. The process of turning a concept from drawing to a home is always exciting. The interior design stage is even more thrilling. Next, inspiring themes, beautiful and unique statement pieces.
The things that you take in consideration when you're choosing furniture, first of all, you have to check the interaction between the architecture and what you're going to bring in. The colors as well will guide you in terms of what furniture you're going to place, and just the spirit of that place. There's always that spirit of the place. When you walk in there, what mood does it give you? After you've selected a theme, now you go into selecting the type of furniture that go with that theme. You will always check the locality of that house, if it's in an urban setting, if it's a loft maybe, or if it's a country house or a coastal house. All those have different ways in which you can design to bring out that spirit of that place. You're going to select furniture that marry again with the colors of the existing walls, or maybe if there are curtains, what kind of curtains do you want? You have to have like a flow in the space. You don't want to just place things that don't go well with each other. You also have to look at the textures that you're bringing there. You want to bring contrast, the element of contrast. For example, you can do contrast in very many ways. You can use color as a contrast. Also, you can contrast the space using different shapes. Like, for example, you can break a monotony of a certain setup by introducing a round table. Again, in the space, you want to have like that predominant object, the one that is above everything else. And what is that? It could be an accent chair, it could be a painting, it could be an accessory. So you take into consideration all that.
The brief was simple: turn this empty space into a home. Outfit the living room, the dining room, a kids' room, a guest room, and the master bedroom. So the brief was very simple. Furniture was sourced majorly from local suppliers. Then the accessories, we got them from out of the country. Carpets are local, light fixtures are local. So we tried to blend and marry both the international feel of interior decorating and the local supplies that are available. So if you look at the mirrors and the wall hangings all through the living space, they are very drawn towards the rustic elements. Unfinished, not very shiny, not polished. Apart from the one mirror, I mean, everything else is very earthy and down to earth. That's what we tried to draw towards in this unit. With the furniture, I had to go neutral just to relate to majority of the buyers that we were targeting, because many of us are actually drawn towards the creams and the browns and the grays. So my selection of color here was majorly to cover as many buyers as we can.
Many times, we get so comfortable with our interior design choices and get stuck when we want a fresh look. Yet, if you just drop us a line, our interior design partners will be delighted to help with every corner in your home. We are taking a short break. Still ahead, economic impact expected with the opening of the SGR corridor.
More than 35,000 Kenyans also employed in construction, both directly and indirectly.
Tips on getting a piece of the hidden gem in the sector.
Just get started. The longer you wait, the more you lose out on your proportion of the growth of the city, of the economy.
Don't go away, keep it Property Show. Welcome back. This is the Property Show. Next, insights on the economic impact expected with the opening of the SGR corridor.
We undertake several projects. Number one is what we call Phase 1 SGR, Mombasa, Nairobi, complete, operational. Then we have what we call Phase 2A, Nairobi, Naivasha. As we talk, completed, ready for operations. We are also doing another project which is called a commuter master plan for Nairobi. Making sure that when you wake up as a Kenyan in Nairobi, you have all what we call ease of transport. You can easily park your car in one of our stations in Nairobi. If you are traveling from Kikuyu, you can go to a Kikuyu station, park your car there, get into the train, and it brings you here. And as we are operating today, but we are modernizing the commuter rail system in Nairobi.
So will it be similar to what we are seeing from Syokimau to Nairobi?
It will be similar and more modern with the new equipment, what we call diesel multiple units. You know, when you look at Thika Road, when we built Thika Road, we thought we were solving
a problem,
a very big problem.
Yes.
But I'm told the jam starts in Roysambu, Kasarani, before you get to the town.
Yes.
What is Kenya Railway doing? We are modernizing our line from Nairobi Station here, Central Station, all the way to Ruiru. What are we doing? We want to offload that traffic in Thika Road. That has been so chaotic that you leave your home at 4 o'clock, but you go to work, you get into your place of work around 10 o'clock, because you're not sure.
It's ridiculous. So what you're saying is that if somebody lives in Ruiru, will now take the train in the morning,
yes,
leave your car,
yeah,
bring your children to school,
yes,
and take them back home using the train.
You see the train,
wow,
and a modern train. Good train. If you look at some of the things we have done, we have modern coaches that are flying that route now. So we are doing Embakasi, Nairobi. We are doing Athi River, Nairobi. We are doing Ruiru, Nairobi. We are doing Kikuyu or Limuru, Nairobi. And the central point will be Nairobi. As you know, we are linking Syokimau, yes, with our modern system. We are also linking terminus, so that if you are going by SGR every morning, we have a train here which is waiting. The Kenyans are not aware of this service.
That's what we are telling them today.
We have our train, our commuter train, that connects SGR, Nairobi terminus. This train picks our passengers who are going to Mombasa in the morning at our Nairobi Central Station, just next to what they call the railway station.
Yes. Yes.
There.
The old railway station.
Yes, yes, the old railway station. They bought our modern commuter train there. It takes them right to the platform for SGR. Connects you directly. You don't need to come out of the station. Bought SGR and you go all the way to
Mombasa.
And that is what connectivity and offloading and decongesting the city is all about.
Wow, you're bringing Europe to Kenya.
Yes, and then we are going to have a modern system from Brogai, coming to terminus, bringing those customers from the terminus to Nairobi every morning. That's what we are planning. So that is the commuter project. We also want to have other projects. We have our first real estate land. Kenya Railway wants a lot of land along the corridor. And we do projects, what we call housing projects. We partner. We have been able to do what we call Ken Rail. And we are thinking of doing what we call Shokemong Parking Silos. We also have projects in Kisumu and Mombasa for real estates. What has happened is, Nancy, if you look at what we have done, first of all, SGR has grown commercial centers. Yes. One of the interesting towns that has grown tremendously is Voi. I'm telling you, connectivity through SGR. We have Tanzanians, Malawians, Congolese coming through Tanzania, coming to board our train in Voi through Tapeta. You know that connectivity. Yes, yes. So they can come. If they want to go Mombasa, pick their train in Voi, go to Mombasa.
Do their business and come back.
And they come back, and then get to turn back to Tanzania. Yeah. They're able to board the train in Voi, come to Nairobi, go to industrial area and go to wherever they want.
Do your business.
Do your business. In the evening, around 2 o'clock, board our train, go to Voi, have a night there, back to Tanzania. Voi has grown, and not only Voi. Go along our stations, at the river, Mariakani.
The whole corridor line.
Along the corridor lines. Commercial centers. Businesses that were not there have come up. Hotels, big hotels actually have come up along the SGR corridor where we have our stations.
Wow. You're really changing the economy, I can say.
Yes.
And what's your impact on job creation?
Very interesting to us, what Kenya Railways has done. First of all, during our construction period, we employed not less than 40,000 Kenyans in our corridor systems. That is direct. Indirectly, you are talking of hundreds of thousands of people who we have committed in SGR. Specifically, having about 2,500 Kenyans working in our operation SGR, that is what we call Madaraka Express and our freight services. Local young Kenyans. They are the ones who are driving that train. They are the local drivers. Mm-hmm. They are the stewards, those beautiful ladies you see standing there, those young men you see standing there. About 2,500. That is direct. We are talking of commercial centers. If you go to our stations, you know, people doing business who have employed a lot of Kenyans in those shops, in those small cafeterias in our stations. We've created HAMP. Those parking areas where we have employed some people, that is more Mombasa, Nairobi. And in our construction of phase 2A, you can name it, more than 35,000 Kenyans also employed in construction, both directly and indirectly. And when we go now, where
the ripple effect must be huge.
Yes, where we have now the supply chain,
yes, the
backward and the forward linkages of terms of employment, through even compensation of land and all these things, we have changed in many lives of people. Lastly, we still have other projects that we are doing and carry on in our operations. We have Kisumu. We are going to connect the East African corridor through the lake. So we have what we call MV Wood, which is almost coming half finished time, maybe before the end of this year, just to make sure that what we call the East African community or region is well served through Kenya Railway systems. So we have the port of Kisumu that we have revamped, and we are expecting to be operating very soon.
It's time for the home ownership segment. Next, tips on getting a piece of the hidden gem.
I'm a resident at Delta Plains along Mombasa Road, but I had an interest in a property here at Royal Gates, which I actually paid a deposit for. So I'm looking forward to having it finished and I move in. I had a belief and I had a trust in Cherries because I actually did the shopping. I walked around trying to look for a house, and every place I went to, I wasn't actually pleased with one thing or another. But then when I came to Royal Finesse, I got in. I saw the best that I've been looking for, having actually tried to do construction in the past, and actually knew what I was looking for, and I got it in Royal Finesse. And when they actually told me that they are having plans to do the same across, I actually fell for that. I believe in them. Off plan, we bought them at 13.9 million, which I know currently has gone up. And for me, that was a deal. Given the fact that I'd seen what they had done the other side, at this side, I knew I was actually going to get a very good deal. The Kitengela neighborhood, this is a place that is quite spacious. There's almost no congestion. Once you pass Kitengela town, coming this way, it's actually, even the traffic jam is just not there. If actually you're staying here, it's more or less the same as somebody who is staying those sides of Mombasa Road, because the time you spend to reach town is more or less the same as the time you spend to be here. On top of that, the land around is actually quite expansive, and even if development is going to take place in the near future, the road network is quite good, and we are not actually foreseeing a congestion. And the surrounding, there are actually no shanties. Having seen the show house, I think I'm home and dry. I got what I wanted. I'm not regretting. I'm not looking for any more addition. Everything that I was looking for is here. When I was actually looking for a housing, one of the key things that I was looking at is a house which water is there. The social amenities which they promised are there. You have a swimming pool, you have a children's playing ground, you have enough parking space. On top of that, the house I was looking for ought to have had enough lighting. And if you look at this house, there's enough lighting, so I'm not regretting. One of the things that I'll tell you is amazing with Cherries is that you have personal touch with the director. That's quite amazing. I'd gone to places looking for houses. I had never been able to actually meet the directors of the housing. Here at Cherries, Leah is always ready to talk to you at very personal level. And you actually feel that whatever information that you're relaying is actually reaching where it's supposed to.
I've been here for nearly 5 months now, and I must say I'm very happy. It's exactly what I was looking for. It takes me less than 20 to 30 minutes to the office, and so are my kids, which is really a good thing. And my kids have got a lot of space to play around, to interact, and the ambience, they like it. And my wife too. Clearly, they keep on saying it is really what we are looking for. And for me, it's very satisfying. One of the things that our prospective homeowners needs to understand is that they need to rely on professionals. Do not attempt to involve yourself in a property where you think you know it all. Things to do with the property are technical issues. Please rely on trusted estate agents. Every time this is happening, if someone comes to you and says, I'm selling this property, you need to ask for their practicing certificate as an estate agent. If it's a developer, you need to ask for their track record. If it's a project manager, you need to ask for their track record. You need to deal with people who understand conveyance. Deal with a lawyer and don't try to imagine that you can do it on your own. Property ownership and property issues are complicated and complex issues. So rely on professionals, deal with a valuer, deal with registered estate agent, deal with a project manager, deal with architects, deal with lawyers who understand property transactions. On the other end, I would say one would need to begin, from where they are able to afford. The dream home may be very elusive. We cannot all begin to live in Muthaiga as our first home. Therefore, you need to think about where can I afford and what is the best that I can get with the money that I have. It could be homes, in the satellite towns of Kitengela, Mlolongo, Thika, Ruiru. That could be where you can afford, or it could be, even further. But the issue is, please just get started. The longer you wait, the more you lose out on your proportion of the growth of the city, of the economy. Yeah. So it's advisable to start just at where you are.
The home ownership journey is exciting and fulfilling. At First Avenue, would love to be part of your process from the onset. Just give us a call or visit our offices and let's make the first step together. It's increasingly clear the propelling demand dominating and shaping the sector year on year is in the affordable housing bracket. Where are the affordable options, you may ask? At First Avenue, we have several options on our listing. And here at the Property Show, we have a turnkey budget solution for modern living, upscale homes. This product caters to plot owners looking to turn their plot into a dream home stress-free. With different architectural budget designs and a consortium of architects, engineers, financial institutions, quantity surveyors, project managers, legal advisors, as well as building material providers, ready to turn your dream into a reality. Just visit our offices and let's make the first step together. Thank you for watching The Property Show. Let's keep talking on our social media handles. As always, there is something for everyone. Kwaheri.